This is the coolest Starbucks release I have ever heard of. Starbucks Japan just celebrated 25 years, and to commemorate this huge milestone, they created unique flavors for each prefecture. Now, there's 47 different prefectures in Japan, which means there are 47 new Frappuccinos. This was a limited time and exclusive campaign run, if you will. It ran from June 30th to August 3rd. So this video is a little bit late, but I hope it's better late than never. If you are a barista and you're kind of sweating thinking about learning 47 different recipes, do not worry. You actually had to travel to the different prefectures in order to try them, because each prefecture had a Frappuccino that best represented its area. This limited series was called 47 Jimoto Frappuccino. 47 represents the 47 prefectures that make up the country of Japan, and a prefecture is like a state. Jimoto means local, so each prefecture had their own exclusive flavor. Toyama Prefecture had a whole watermelon Frappuccino. Yamagata had a pear Frappuccino. Gunma had yogurt mango. Nagano was smooth butter apple caramel. Aichi had Anko sweet red bean with coffee, which sounds so good. Yamaguchi, which is the prefecture that I live in, had black sesame, which I did not get a chance to try. I actually live in a really small town and the closest Starbucks is an hour away. I got to try 4 different of the Frappuccinos, but I didn't go out of my way to go try them just because of the current state of COVID. But if I was traveling for work and I happened to be in the area, I definitely went and tried them, which is why I got to try 4. In today's video, you're gonna see me try 4 different Jimotos. I was very fortunate and lucky to be traveling for work while this was actually happening. So I tried Osaka, which had a very fruity Frappuccino, Fukuoka, which was matcha, Tottori, which was a caramel Frappuccino, and Hokkaido, which was creamed corn. Creamed corn. Creamed corn. We'll get to it. But before diving into the rest of the video, I want to thank today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare, and if you've never heard of Skillshare before, it's an amazing online learning community where millions of people come together to continue their next step in their creative journey. Whether you're a beginner, a hobbyist, or a creative professional, there's really something on that platform for everybody. Skillshare class lessons are a variety of video lessons and sometimes class projects with a syllabus to follow. Most of the classes are less than 60 minutes and you can look at these videos anywhere, anytime, making it easy for everybody to access. I've taken a wide variety of classes from videography to photography to even making gyoza and how to recharge my own mental health and take a break. But the recent class that I got a lot of value from is by Tabitha Park. It's on nature photography and how to enjoy and recharge while you're in nature being creative. My favorite tips that she gave were actually on iPhone photography, so you don't have to be professional or dabble in really high quality cameras to enjoy photography outside. Make sure you check the link in my description, because the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click that link is going to get 1 month of Skillshare Premium. Unlock your creativity. The very first Jimoto Frappuccino that I got to try was in Osaka Prefecture. I was actually in Osaka for work. And the flavor is matcha kuramon, which means like very fruity. So it was a tropical blend. The flavor palette is supposed to be like this banana, apple, peach, and orange citrusy moment with a chocolate drizzle on top. Matcha kuramon, which is fruit. So refreshing, so fruity and creamy. It's like mango, pineapple, tropical, amazing. The second Jimoto Frappuccino I got to try was in Tottori Prefecture. We came here for a little weekend trip, and this is a creamy caramel Frappuccino. And they actually put salt on top. It's supposed to look like the sunshine glistening off of their really famous sand dunes. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, they take whatever this area is famous for and twist it into a Frappuccino. I'm really excited to try this one. It's supposed to look like the Tottori sand dunes and caramel frappuccino. I feel like it's gonna be just like a nice little classic. Oh, it just tastes like a very amazing caramel coffee creamy frap. This is a win. Little side note, the employees are always so nice, always very curious what I'm doing, especially because we're in Tottori, which is like a not very populated area. I was like, I'm just here to try the frappuccinos. I am getting so lucky right now. I am at the airport in Fukuoka. I'm transferring here because I'm going to Hokkaido, and I saw that they have a Starbucks, so I'm literally running to the other terminal so that I can try the Fukuoka Starbucks. I was kind of hoping it would be a coffee flavor, but it's a matcha or like a tea, so I'm excited to try it, and I just can't even tell you like how much I just lucked out on this because Fukuoka is quite a far drive. Number 40, Fukuoka Matcha Yakin. This is just Fukuoka's famous green tea matcha with white chocolate and a white chocolate drizzle. Arigato, 楽しみです。鳥取と大阪飲んでました。すごい。鳥取と大阪。Here's the Fukuoka one. It's like a green tea matcha. It looks so delicious. I'm so excited for this one. Ooh. It's like a thick, rich, super strong matcha frappuccino. I think there's some white chocolate in it, but it's like strong, very strong, forward matcha, creamy, amazing flavor. Definitely worth running across the airport. I think so far the Fukuoka one's my favorite. I have just spent the past 8 days in Hokkaido. I am actually at the airport heading out, and so I finally got to a Starbucks so that I can try their cream corn frappuccino. We have not been able to go to a Starbucks because we did a lot of hiking and adventure stuff, so we just didn't have any Starbucks nearby. So now I am here. I'm gonna get the cream corn frappuccino. Out of all the Jimoto Frappuccinos that Starbucks Japan released, the Hokkaido's creamed corn was the most interesting to me. If any of you guys have been to Japan, you know how famous creamed corn soups are, and I actually really love creamy corn desserts as well. This is the most interesting flavor that they had on the list, but it totally makes sense for Hokkaido. Hokkaido is famous for their milk, which is where the heavy cream comes from, and they're really famous for their corn. So this one just makes sense. Look how cute my little corn guy is. And then I had no idea, but today is the last day. It's August 3rd to get this. So it's meant to be. It smells like creamed corn, so let's try. How do I explain this? The corn flavor is so nice and mild, and it's in the front, and you can taste, like, the corn isn't chunky, it's like shredded on the inside. This is so good, and it's very creamy and milky, like heavy cream. I wish that you guys could try this, but I'm happy to be the token one to do so. The little corn pieces on the inside. This is so great. I'm so happy. It's everything I wanted it to be. That's gonna wrap up today's 47 Jimoto Frappuccinos, Starbucks Japan's 25-year anniversary drink release. I had so much fun trying all of the different ones. I wish under different circumstances, I could have tried more because I definitely would have driven to prefectures in my area to try them. So if you guys live in Japan and you had the opportunity to try your local prefecture's Jimoto, let us know in the comments. I genuinely am curious to know what you thought about them because there were some really cool flavors released. And with that being said, if you guys liked this video and made it this far, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!